We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now the 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
The third baseman, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And that's the second out. Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Cano waits on the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dyson's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand one, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop,
Pitch on the way.
Newman.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2. The count, 2-1.
Hit hard up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Newman aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Very high, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
tight spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away, it's ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Runners are at first and third, one away. A strike, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball four. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. First offering on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number two. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, J.D. Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Polanco is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's hitting .429. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Up next for the Buccos, Jarrod Dyson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jarrod Dyson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jarrod Dyson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He singled his last time up.
Newman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. Pirates lead it 1-0. Into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Jacob deGrom, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called and a questionable first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 6.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
Now back.
So a runner at first with two away. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way. One strike now from Archer. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So a two-run shot to left center, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Mets. Stepping up now, Brian Reynolds. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Cano with it at second. He's got it. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So here's Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. That misses 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Josh Bell the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. New inning set to get underway. J.D. Davis the next at bat. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. Three to one is our score here in inning number 4. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The catcher, number 4.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 out with the man at first. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. One and one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 left for the Mets, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Popped up. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Three and 0 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Now batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's outside.
The 1-0. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. The Mets lead this one 3-1. Back to the top of the order now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. Oh. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Oh, man, that splashed into the Allegheny. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. So here's Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
As he lines it out to center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Natty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Slow little roller to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits to this point. Cano waits on the first pitch. Cano waiting on the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, J.D. Davis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Striding in, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First offering on its way.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Osuna stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he falls behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it 4-1. Chris Stratton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 46, Chris Stratton.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Fouled off. Stratton, a former San Francisco Giant. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch.
Boom, that's inside.
And there he goes towards second. Hit hard, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Moran has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dyson's there, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Josh Bell will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. And a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Pete Alonso will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. As a look, now the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Michael Feliz is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Robinson Cano will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Cano waits on the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and two.
Count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Ready once again, J.D. Davis, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Ball, that counts.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Line drive to left. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And it's quickly 0-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
High and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. At the track, the wall, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Nope. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter,
stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And now a pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
but
join
not
us
before
for the
5
traditional
crossed the plate, with the big
express.
blow being this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 9 and the Pirates 1. Now to the plate, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Moran is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. And the pitch. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Gerard Dyson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Eric Gonzalez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A ball and no strikes. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Gonzalez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
Now pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Nick Birdie comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Road. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dyson's there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
The first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
The 1-1 home. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Derek Holland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Derek Holland.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. Lays off 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. From the stretch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 12-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Brian Reynolds. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, man. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1. 1-1, no strike.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Still even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He's 1-for-4 for the game. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded softly to the right. Bell picks it up. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Justin
attention,
Wilson,
please.
a 6'2"
Now,
left-hander,
for
jogs in to take over
number
on the
38,
hill.
Justin Wilson.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Fouled off. Popped him up. Rosario shading to his right. Makes the play, one away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
At the plate now, Gregory Polanco. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. McNeil is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Bucks down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Line drive here is caught, and if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Mets scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. The loss goes to Chris Archer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for drive home safely.